Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and I'm here to talk about books. Hello my friends. So today we are going to be starting on a reading / vacation vlog. Last year I read Falling by Tj Newman and I really enjoyed it. I was seeing a lot of people say that the thrilling aspects of it were really heightened if you read it on an airplane. So on this trip I decided that I would pick up Drowning by Tj Newman and read this one. I did forget to film an intro for this video, so I'm actually filming this now after the trip was said and done. So I'm gonna take you guys back in time to when we were going to the airport and getting ready to fly out to Washington. So when I originally planned this trip, today was the day that we were supposed to be flying in, but then there were flight issues. So I switched the flight to yesterday so that we could get here a day early. And that meant that our Airbnb wasn't starting until today. So yesterday when we flew in, my sister Courtney picked us up from the airport and we stayed the night at her house. And then this morning we went out and had breakfast. We picked up our rental car. We checked into our Airbnb. But yesterday on the flight, I got to chapter 8 of Drowning by Tj Newman. I took the dust jacket off on the flight because I was like, I don't know if I feel comfortable reading a book with this cover with a bunch of other people on a plane. But one of the things that I really like about this book are the inside pages. They look really cool because obviously it's a plane that crashes into the ocean. From the first chapter, from the very first sentence, the action begins because the plane is immediately blowing an engine. Passengers on the plane are the point of view that we're reading from, so we get to see like their confusion, like they don't know what's going on and they're just kind of standing by waiting for directions and being scared of what's about to happen. Plus they're looking out the window and seeing nothing but water, so that makes it even scarier. Most of them are from passengers. One of them is from a passenger's wife back home. And then I think we get a flight attendant point of view. It's very fast paced, like very, very fast paced, which is expected. I think this is giving like a high rating potential. So I love that for me. Today we will be going to an arcade with my sister and her boyfriend. And then tomorrow my husband and I are getting tattoos. And then afterwards we might go to this bar that we were told about that's like close to where we're getting our tattoos from. We're staying in Tacoma, so like an hour away from Seattle. It's just been raining a lot. It's a very nice coming from Arizona, somewhere where it's like chilly and rainy, and I do really love that. I just am glad that my husband is here with me so he can drive because not me. Hopefully I'll get some reading done on this book tonight. I'll give you guys an update once that I have one. So I actually have not read since my last update. We were very busy today. We had appointments to get tattoos. This is the tattoo that I got. It's like a bird skull with some lavender in it. This is the tattoo that my husband got, is another skull, but his is a cat skull and it has like clovers and stuff on it. After our appointments were over, We went to grab some lunch, and then we went to the marina that's kind of near our house and just like walked along the water. And it was really cool because like on one side you had a bunch of foliage and trees and all of these things, and then on the other side it was just water. I had to take off my glasses because they kept getting all wet, so I couldn't see very far, but the vibes were there. We found the cutest little coffee shop. It was giving fairy, like mystical, magical type thing. It was really cute and pink. Loved it. And we're gonna go again tomorrow because the coffee was actually really good. Yeah, now that we're back at our Airbnb, I took a shower, washed my tattoo. I think I'm going to wash the clothes that we've worn so far, and like our towels and stuff, and probably just sit back and read my book and stay in for the rest of the night. Tomorrow we're gonna hit up that coffee shop, and then we will be taking the ferry to Seattle because we're staying in Tacoma. And then we have a ghost tour at like 7 p.m. I will let you guys know once I have more thoughts on this book. We are getting ready to go out and start our day. Today we have a ghost tour in Seattle, which hopefully it doesn't get canceled because we woke up this morning to this and it is snowing, which was not in the forecast. So hopefully that means that they're not going to cancel our ghost tour. That would really be crappy, but we definitely were not prepared for there to be snow. So we are bundled up the best of our ability. We are gonna go right now and get some coffee, some hot coffee from that cute little coffee place, and then try some of their breakfast items. And then we are gonna go check out this record store that he saw when we were driving around yesterday. I think there were some books in there, so I definitely wanna go check that out and just kind of hang out in the area for a little bit. I will keep you posted. I literally have Converse and then I put long socks on. Oh my God. Actually the book that I picked out from my TBR jar, but I already have it. Last day of being in Washington, and I have to go to my new favorite coffee spot out here. I am back in Arizona. It is now Monday. I just got home from work and I am already missing Washington. It is so hot here in March, and like when I was leaving work, putting my hands on the steering wheel was so hard because they were like burning. I'm also sorry that I didn't get any footage from like the plane home and stuff because we had a really late flight. We didn't get home until 1 a.m. and then Jazz picked us up from the airport, and then I had to work at 8, but I did manage to read the rest of Drowning by Tj Newman. I feel like it probably could have been a 5-star book if I read this one before Falling, because I did like Falling more, and I think it was more of like the originality of reading a airplane thriller book. Like when I was reading this one, it was so different than anything else that I've read before, and I was shocked by it. In Falling, we are on the airplane the entire time, and we are in like the pilot's head and like the flight attendant's heads about this hostage situation. Somebody is telling him, you have to crash this plane or I will kill your family. This one is also, you know, an airplane thriller, and it does have elements about it that make it different from Falling because they're crashing into the ocean. We are reading about the like rescue efforts because there are some people that got out of the plane, like they deployed the raft and everything, and some people got out, and then there were some people that stayed behind. If we get into the plane and kind of close it up and seal it, then the air will get trapped in here and the buoyancy will keep us afloat while we wait for somebody to come rescue us. So there are survivors that are stuck inside of the plane, and then there are people who escaped out. Most interesting to me with this book are the visuals, like the visuals of the ocean and the fact that like so much of the ocean is unexplored and that it is completely dark. They can only see so far outside of the realms of this plane and don't know what kind of like sea animals are lurking out there, what other dangers are on the outside of this plane. So is it safer that they decided to stay in, or would it have been safer to leave? Even though I feel like Tj Newman is really good about writing characters and feelings and making things feel like so real in retrospect, I still feel like I didn't connect as much with the characters in this story as I did with the characters in the other one. I just found this one to be really fascinating, like facts wise. I am going to give this book a 4-star rating because it was very interesting and it kept me captivated and I was interested in what was going on, but there were certain parts of it that didn't quite grasp me the way that I was hoping that they would, so it can't be a 5-star. Had a ton of fun with this vlog. I had so much fun filming my vacation. I know that like me reading one book on a vacation vlog isn't very bookish content, but I still would like to film my vacations and stuff too. We definitely need to go back to Washington very soon because I need to explore more of the bookstores that they had there. So we might just start planning our next trip back sometime soon because both of us really want to go back. So yeah, that is all from this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below if there's anything that you want to say. Any recommendations for any bookish things to do in Washington or stores that I really need to visit when I do start planning my next trip. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!